Welcome to the Okanagan Sun Coaches Show for Week 7. The Sun are coming off their second loss of the season, losing 16-11 in Nanaimo. This Sunday, however, they are back in the friendly confines of the Apple Bowl as they sit in 4th place in a very tight BCFC. This week, the Sun will face the Big Kahuna Rams, who are 4-1 and on a 3-game winning streak. The Rams have done some heavy recruiting since the start of the season and will be a tough test once again for the Sun. One positive part of the game the Sun will take away from Nanaimo was their ability to stop a high-powered run offense, even without Andrew Harris. Sun head coach Pete McCall was pleased with the performance of his defensive line.
Yeah, we did a great job on the run. We were preparing for Andrew all week, and with him out of the game, it definitely, I'm not going to lie, made it a little bit easy for us out there, and so they did a good job of making tackles, and we practiced all week, a lot of tackling in practice, and so yeah, it was a good job against the run.
Different kind of team coming to the Apple Bowl this coming Sunday. The Big Kahuna Rams like to throw the ball, as do the Okanagan Sun. Other than throwing the ball, what do you know about the Rams?
They're a big, strong, physical team up front. From what I hear, they've done a great job recruiting out east, and they're going to beat you up. They're a tough, physical team, and they've got a bunch of athletes that they got from out east, and they've got some kids that can fly and some big, strong bodies. So I'm sure we're going to see a very athletic team that's going to be able to spread us out and pass just like we do.
So the Sun like to pass, the Rams like to pass. Can you see this being a shootout?
Yeah, I could see this being a long game. This could take a while. I'll probably have to turn lights on. I think we're both going to come out wanting to pass and, having to run. Yeah, I think we're both pass-oriented teams.
Do you feel your athletes, DBs, match up well with their athletes, their receivers?
Yeah, I think we have the best defensive backs in the league. Our DBs have been they've been solid all year. Last weekend was the first time I'd seen them break down in a long time, and I have great confidence in them. And we've put in some new wrinkles in our secondary this week to contend with a passing team like Big Kahuna. So I'm an old DB, so I'm pretty excited at their opportunity.
5 games are in the book. First half of the season in the books, if you can believe that. If you would give your team a grade, a rating, if you will, of the first half of the season, what kind of grade would you give them?
I'd give them a B+. They're a team that is working hard as far as their dedication and their fitness level and just the whole team morale. They get a B+ on that alone. If we can tighten things up a little bit, eliminate those small errors and execute better, then they're definitely capable of an A+.
On the other side of the field, the 4-1 Big Kahuna Rams, coming off a 61-0 drubbing of the Vancouver Trojans. Quarterback Cam Clark had an outstanding game, throwing 13 of 19 for 423 yards and 4 touchdowns. This will be the first meeting between these two clubs since the Sun beat the Rams in the semifinal last season. And Rams head coach Chris Butchler knows the Apple Bowl is a very tough place to play.
Yeah, they're an intimidating place to come up and play against. Always tough.
Last week, your quarterback Cam Clark had an outstanding game. Has he found his groove?
Yeah, it's obviously, I think, competition wasn't maybe what we thought it was going to be, but they played hard. We played hard. This week we expect a lot more.
You've added some key players in the last few weeks. Who has had the biggest impact for the Rams?
They all trickle down. Nick Downey makes Tom Refuse better. Tom Refuse makes Nick Downey better offensively. We got a kid named Jake Glass playing middle linebacker that's a lot like Lucas Desmet. So Justine makes Xavier better, and Xavier makes it's a funny thing. They all work together, making each other.
How has this allowed you to open up the offense with different options?
We just have more people to throw the ball to. Cam hit 8 different receivers last week, so that includes the backs. So we're not just a 1 or 2 dimensional team. We actually use 8 different people running the offense.
You've played 5 games here in the 2009 season. If you could give your team a grade after the first half, what grade would that be?
To be honest with you, probably just passing. We had a chance to play better in the second half against Victoria, and we didn't. We played well last week against Vancouver. We did not play well against Nanaimo. We were physically with them, but that's where it ended. We did not play well in the opening game. So, Kamloops, we were just had a little bit more than they did. So I'd say we're just above a pass right now, but we're getting better.
This week will be a dandy, as it will feature 2 teams that love to throw the football. This has been the Okanagan Sun Coaches Show for Week 7. We'll talk to you live from the Apple Bowl on Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Until then, I'm Ryan Waters.